Solve the following differential equation. dy over dx minus 2y equals 4 plus e raised to 3x. There is a plus minus, means obviously this is not a separable. We got y dy over dx. Let's recall this. Okay, when we have y is a dependent variable and its derivative here, plus or minus doesn't matter, some function of x, okay, equals some function of x. Okay, if we have a differential equation in this form, this is called linear. If there is a function of x, there can be, and we can divide through by that and we get this. Okay, so linear means we can solve this by finding an integrating factor. Integrating factor we denote by mu is e raised to integral of this function. Okay, it's a minus sign, you need to connect that as well. Okay, then we multiply this differential equation by both sides by the integrating factor. Then what we get is, in the left side, automatically derivative of dependent variable times integrating factor. On the right hand side, whatever we have, we multiply by integrating factor. Then next we integrate both sides. Okay, so that's what we are doing here. So if we compare with this, px is negative 2. So integrating factor, so I'm going to say linear. So integrating factor mu is e raised to integral of this function, which is negative 2. In front of y is negative 2, e raised to antiderivative of negative 2 dx with respect to x is negative 2x. Okay, now we multiply through by this integrating factor. Then we get left hand side is derivative of dependent variable times integrating factor equals, let's multiply right hand side by this integrating factor, 4 plus e raised to 3x. Okay, and this one is fine. Let's multiply, means let's distribute this. This is 4 e raised to negative 2x. On the second, though, e raised to negative 2x, e raised to 3x. When we multiply, we add the exponents. So negative 2x plus 3x is just x. So plus e raised to x. Okay, that's the right hand side. Now we integrate both sides. Okay, let's integrate left hand with respect to x. So this one is just y times e raised to negative 2x in the left equals, let me put one extra step here. Okay, that's a y times e raised to negative 2x equals 4 is 4, antiderivative of e to the negative 2x is itself, divided by negative 2, plus antiderivative of ex is ex itself, and there's a plus, another plus, but so we write just one constant. Okay, this 2 goes for 2 times, this is negative 2. Finally we divide by this integrating factor to isolate y. So y equals, so this negative 2 goes negative 2 times, and we are dividing by this. Okay, so negative 2 e to the negative 2x divided by same thing, that means nothing left, plus ex divided by this, so e to the x divided by e to the negative 2x. This move up, x plus 2x e raised to 3x. plus c over e to the negative 2x, which is c e to the 2x on the top. So that is a function of y is a function of x. That's the final solution.